The following Best of Central Florida program is sponsored in part by Renewal by Anderson, Celebration Town Tavern, 3MG Roofing and Solar, The Wave Sports Bar and Grill, Universal Roof and Contracting, and Sophila Radio and Television Productions.
Welcome to the Best of Central Florida. This desk is about to be full of food, as today we do bars and bites, places to go drink, but that have amazing food. Welcome in, as always, my beautiful co-host, Makaila Nichols. Hello, Makaila, how are you?
Great.
Hungry.
I'm thirsty.
I didn't mean to interrupt already. We barely
you
started
did.
the show.
It's okay.
You always say I talk too much.
You do.
It's not nice.
Whatever.
Do you like sitting at the bar to have dinner?
Yes, I do.
I love sitting at the bar and having dinner. I have no problem with it whatsoever. But if I'm going to go somewhere to watch a game, to a bar, I demand good food. Why not? Why is it that...
Why wouldn't you want good food?
Right.
Is the real question.
But that's why we are doing this episode. We're going to hit places that put the food forward, yet it's still a bar, restaurant, still a fantastic place to watch a game. Now, you're a Bills fan, of course.
Of course.
Do you ever go to watch the Bills play at a bar?
Yeah, all the time.
Is that right? Are you one of these people who will start screaming in the middle of the restaurant for your team?
Yeah, and I really have no shame. I don't care what it is what it is. So.
Well, I understand. As a University of Tennessee fan, although I probably shouldn't be saying that today, I guess, because the Gators are playing them.
Yeah.
I've been known to scream a little bit every now and again, not all the time. But I'm super excited about this episode today. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to eat a lot of food. We're going to have a lot of fantastic drinks. Are you ready?
Of course.
Here's what we're going to do. Very quick break. When we return, the best bars and bites in all of Central Florida. You own a house, you have windows and doors, obviously. When is it time to replace those windows and doors? I don't know. You know who does know? Dan Brigman does. He's with Renewal by Anderson. Welcome to the show, buddy. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great.
People know it's time to replace the roof because it's leaking. They know it's time to replace the driveway because it's cracking. Windows and doors, when is it time to replace them?
You know, truthfully, the sad answer is if you've got single pane windows, today.
Yeah.
If you've got double pane windows that are over 5 years old or 7 years old, right in that time frame, you need to look at replacing them.
They look so much better when replaced, but also when you think about the electric bill, huge difference.
Big difference. There's a lot of new technology that goes out there. You can save anywhere from 25%, in some cases as high as 40% on your electric bill.
And you talk about vinyl windows sometimes. Are those good or bad?
Well, in Florida, they're bad. Vinyl's a fancy word for plastic.
Yeah.
And when you heat plastic up, it loses its rigidity, puts pressure on the glass pack, it fails, you get the fogging in the windows, and nobody likes to look through fog.
I don't know what I need. How much does it cost to have you come out and tell me what I need?
It doesn't cost you anything but your time.
Literally the only place to go for windows and doors, in my opinion. The best in the business. You know that. You should know that as well. Call Renewal by Anderson today. You will not be disappointed, I promise you. They'll come out, tell you what you need. Great price, great service. Renewal by Anderson.
The following Best of Central Florida Makaila's Choice is sponsored in part by Celebration Town Tavern, 3MG Roofing and Solar, and Sophila Radio and Television Productions.
My favorite episodes, honestly, are the food episodes, and this one is one of my favorite because it is Best Bar and Bites. Makaila's Choice for Best Bar and Bites are my friends over at Celebration Town Tavern. I am joined by the owners, Susan and Chef Adam. So happy to have y'all here.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
You know, before you came on, we were talking about family and how important it is to you and what it means to Celebration Town Tavern. Tell us a little bit about your restaurant.
Well, we are not the normal right now. We are family owned and operated. There's almost always a family member in the building, which is kind of cool. My son is there now because I'm not. My parents are actually all up in Boston. My parents and my sister. So he's representing, and I think it's awesome to now have another generation in the business.
Yeah, well said. And you started up in
Massachusetts, in Weymouth. Yeah, with the Kelly's Landing.
Okay, when you're 13, I think you should throw that in because that's really impressive. You've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, a long while. 13, I started hostessing.
Wow.
And then at 17, I took over ownership, basically.
Wow, and now you have one of the most amazing restaurants in the whole state of Florida, let alone like the country. I mean, just looking at everything, when you came in, I was like, wow, I'm hungry. This one can't stop eating, and it's like we just started.
I don't think I've been more excited. We've done a lot of food shows, and this is the most excited I've been. Basically, because I spent years in Boston as well. This is a very New England, but when I think you guys, I think the food. The food is unbelievable.
Yeah. And that is thanks to Chef Adam here.
That's right.
He's been with us for a very long time.
18 years.
18 years.
Oh my goodness.
This man a raise.
Chef, why don't you, since we're talking about food, why don't you tell us a little bit about what y'all brought today?
Well, we'll start with the Cape Cod salad here. It's one of our staple salads. It's got everything in there. It's got the blue cheese, bacon, avocados, our lobster salad, egg, tomatoes, and our roasted corn salsa.
Oh my gosh.
It's a huge
It's a hit.
salad.
Yeah.
Then we got the hot lobster roll here. We just saute it, just simple and just butter. Just clawed knuckle meat, and then we put it right on a hoagie bun.
I actually eyed some of our production crew eyeballing the lobster roll, and I wanted to make it very clear that that's all me.
That's yours.
I'll let you try it.
And then we got the lobster mac and cheese. It's a white cheddar mac and cheese. We do throw lobster meat inside the mac and cheese there, and then we top it with a fried lobster tail.
Fried lobster tail on top of lobster mac and cheese.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the lobster.
And I can't eat it yet.
I mean, you already claimed this. This one's mine.
Okay, that's fine.
You gotta share.
No big deal.
And then we have the turkey stacker here. It's like Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh my gosh.
You got
it literally
Texas
looks
toast.
like it is like really. It's
it's layered up.
For sure.
You got Texas toast. You got mashed potatoes. You got stuffing. You got turkey. You got gravy. You got stacky rings on top and cranberry on the side.
So you got all the food.
Got it all. Got all the.
You just need a nap after you eat.
Yeah, I mean, I would be okay with that.
And then we move over to the fried combination platter. We have scrod in there. We got shrimp. We got scallops, and we got our Ipswich clams with the bellies. That's what people like.
That's right.
And then we move on to the mahi dinner, topped with mango salsa. And then, of course, we got the 3 lobsters down there.
Yeah, I know. I'd pick one up, but it's so displayed, so lovely. I mean, they're big.
And then we finish it off with the Boston cream pie that we make in house. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think maybe I've changed my mind from that to that, or
You're
maybe
going,
both.
You're going straight to the pie?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
And a green monster. Can't forget the green monster drink.
Oh, what's in the green monster?
Malibu, Captain, pineapple, mango, blue curacao.
Sounds like a fun time.
And this one's a twist of the Long Island. It's a Boston tea party.
Oh,
so it's a little twist on the Long Island. And of course the Tavern Mojito. That's one of my favorites, of course. So that's a staple too.
And talking about love and loving what you do, I mean, you truly embody loving what you do. Why does this restaurant and this family mean so much to you?
It's all I know, really. And I can't imagine doing anything else, to be honest with you. And to be able to work with your family and see your family every day, my kids, my parents, my sister, everyone, all of us, all the time, is pretty special, really.
It sounds like it. Chef, what are your thoughts? I mean, you obviously make such beautiful food. What does it mean to you?
I just like seeing the people eating the food, and every time we do big portions, What did I say last time?
Yeah, we do it big
We
here.
do it big here. We do it big there, Everybody always leaves,
But,
full
our
and
key,
good.
too, is fresh and now. So nothing is cooked until it is ordered. And the thing is, I tell the kitchen, do not serve anything to someone you wouldn't serve to us, because I don't want to, do anything that's going to, compromise the food.
Yeah.
So.
Well, certainly. I mean, it's really touched on your longevity in the community. 21 years?
21 years, yeah.
Wow, going strong. And one of the things that I love, obviously, about your food, but just like the atmosphere. I mean, it's really, everyone talks about it. It really is the hit of celebrations, a hit of this area. What do you want customers to feel when they come and visit you?
Well, when they walk through the doors, I mean, especially if you're from anywhere from the north, you feel Boston. You feel it when you walk in. Of course, the Fenway seats sitting to your left don't hurt. anything. But you know, it's kind of like the Cheers motto, you know, where the bartenders are going to have your drink when they see you walk in the door, and they're going to say, you know, how are you? And here you go. It's very comfortable. People feel comfortable. You can go for a first date. You can go, you know, we have so many first dates that happen that now they're bringing their children in, you know, their weddings, their rehearsal dinners. I mean, it has truly been an evolution in the town.
I love it. And, you know, your vision obviously is bringing, you know, the north down to the south.
Absolutely.
But is there anything else that really just kind of separates you?
I think just the fact that we care. You know, because I think with a lot of corporate, they're just very, you know, cookie cutter kind of. You know, this is just what you know you're going to get this when you go here. You know, the tavern is, you know, we always try to improve something. We always try to better ourselves, and, you know, we care.
And you got all the deals going on. Happy hour, sports. I mean, when's the best time to hang out? All day, I'm sure.
Pretty much. Yeah, all day, every day. And of course, Boston teams take priority on the big screens. But, you know.
No Yankee fans allowed, I'm sure.
They do come. Yeah, it's kind of, sometimes you feel like you're in Fenway with like the noise, you know, levels. But it's been, you know, it's been fun.
No, I mean, everything you guys do is just so impressive. And again, I love the family atmosphere. I mean, when you guys came in, you guys have been working together for so many years, and just the family, you can really see how much a restaurant means to you and to the people of Celebration, and even people visiting Florida.
Oh, absolutely. We have so many regulars that don't live in the country. They come over, you know, I get emails constantly, we're coming over again, you know. It's fun. I just got one that they haven't been over in 4 years.
Wow.
And it's
because of the pandemic and everything.
Yeah, and they're so excited to come back. And I think they all kind of just touch base and make sure we're still there. I'm like, yeah, we're here.
We're going strong.
We're doing good, yeah.
Oh, well, I love it. Well, I can't wait to come back in and hang out with you guys over at the Celebration Town Tavern. Do yourself a favor and go hang out with them, because I'll be there, and hey, who doesn't love Boston? I am hanging out with my friends from 3MG Roofing and Solar. Not only are they the official roofing and solar partner for UCF Athletics, we have Mackenzie Milton here, who actually was there when I was in school, not to, you know, age you a little bit, but tell me about what your involvement means to you.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, just being able to be part of 3MG and heading business sales and development, and just a caveat that something really cool, we're putting on a unique UCF fan experience with myself every home game, to where you get on-field access, great tickets, custom merchandise, signed by myself. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm super excited for this season, and super fired up that I'm partnering with 3MG.
Awesome, go Knights. And so speaking of the Central Florida community, I mean, just the growth, what else are you doing?
So one of the really cool things that we're doing is we have I think is the first human capital program with UCF. And what that means is we offer internships to the athletes. We're actually willing to bring them on campus, onto our campuses, our work sites. And if they stay with us through their career path through the internship program, we offer guaranteed job placement. So we have some really cool things going there, and then also with the professional selling program, and we've got a great relationship with those students that have been selected for that.
I love it. So not only are you're bringing the students together, you're bringing a community together, and really putting a safe roof over people's heads over at 3MG Roofing and Solar.
And doing it the right way at the end of the day. I mean, look at UCF and what they're accomplished over the last X amount of years, becoming a Big 12 partner, growing exponentially. 3MG is doing the same thing in a short amount of time. We've grown over the last 3 years, and we just want to continue to do it the right way and service our homeowners.
Awesome. The right way, done by amazing people that really are just believing in the Central Florida community, here for our students, here for our families, and everyone in the area. Well, thank you guys again, and do yourself a favor, give them a call today if you need an awesome roof.
The following Best of Central Florida Justin's Choice is sponsored in part by The Wave Sports Bar and Grill, Universal Roof and Contracting, and Sophila Radio and Television Productions.
And finally today, my favorite portion of the program. It is time for Justin's Choice. Justin's Choice for Bars and Bites goes to our good friends over on the East Coast, The Wave. I have Chef Mike here. Deborah Ellis is the owner. Welcome, guys. How are you? Glad to have you here. And congratulations. When I think Bars and Bites, I think obviously I think football and watching a game, but the bites part of that to me is very important. If you go to a bar to watch a game, the food there is important to me. And you guys have food forward. You care so much about the food. Tell me about your food.
Well, our food is, we like to hand make everything and kind of take the step above a sports bar. Our quotes our customers give us are like, wow, we wouldn't expect this from a sports bar. So we like to elevate that experience for them.
Now, your boss here is from Chicago, I guess, and she forced you to come up with an Italian beef sandwich like back home, and she said it was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a couple weeks of research and development to finally get it, but we make everything from the jardiniere to the bread. Everything is made in-house to get that Chicago flair to it.
And the location. I love your location, kind of right on the Daytona-Ormond line, right across the street from the beach. I mean, your restaurant is becoming a destination for people who do want to watch a game, but have quality food as well.
Absolutely. They come in mostly for the food.
Yeah.
And then they come in to watch the game. But we have the football, but we also have a large group of people that like to come in and watch soccer.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, we have our entertainment on the weekends.
And speaking of entertainment, the dueling piano is one of my favorite things in the world. Here's one thing I've never said. I walked by a place that had dueling pianos and I did not go in, because I'm going to go in. Tell me about the dueling piano Saturdays.
Saturday night, it is exciting. The show changes every week. They rotate in different players, and it's all on request. So who's ever picking the songs in the audience, that is what you're going to hear.
That's right. But say I'm an American football fan, Saturday and Sunday all day. You have all the games on the televisions?
Yes, we do.
And do you get a lot of people there for football?
Yes.
Is that right?
We will fill up early for football.
I'm so impressed with what you've done there. And in one short year, you've owned the place and it's really making a name for yourself, not just in Volusia County, really throughout Central Florida. It's been pretty incredible. How have you done it?
We are just there all the time.
Is that right?
Every day, just what can we do better day by day?
What's normal hours work per week for you? A lot?
You can't add them up anymore.
Yeah. You got so lucky to have such a great chef there as well. Considering that your food is such an important part of your restaurant, having chef here has been pretty fantastic, huh?
Nothing, we would have never gotten this far without him.
That's
Absolutely not. He is just a full partner. He takes control of the kitchen.
I love it. Chef, when you go home after a long day of work, do you cook for yourself or no?
Well, does a bowl of cereal count?
Is that right?
Yeah. No, I mean, I cook a lot for my son, so when I do get some off time, we cook together, and it's a good little bonding experience, and I can pass some of my knowledge on to him.
Your menus are so cool. I mean, you have a menu here that's literally the Wave football. What is the differences in the menu? You have a late night menu. You're open late as well.
The late night menu is fun, a little tongue-in-cheek. What's available just from 9 p.m. to midnight.
Yeah, some of the names of the shots really crack me up. I love it.
Well, late night is shot time. So we decided to play around with that, and cool. Food. The menus change. We change those all the time. Yeah. We like to change things. The football menu came about as what's good football food, also because we're very busy. What can we get out and keep that quality level up?
Beautiful. Now, I do think food first, but of course I think having a cocktail as well. The cocktails here look awesome. What is that there at the end?
This is our s'mores dessert cocktail. It's made with Bailey's and dark chocolate liqueur. Toasted marshmallows. We have a ice cream fudge sauce around the rim and graham cracker crumbs. And then on the end there, we have the blackberry bourbon smash. Which
You're going to take a dip or no?
Yeah, I'll take a dip. I'll
take a dip. We'll take one for the team here.
Cheers.
Oh.
What do you think?
Very good.
I'm drinking that after this.
It's so good.
And what about here in the middle?
This is the Royal Hawaiian with Empress Gin.
Wow. I love how it floats. That's pretty cool.
That is really awesome. Now, the ribs here are calling my name right now. Tell me about the ribs.
Well, we have our house blend. All of our rubs I make by hand. We don't buy them in. So we brine the ribs for a day. Then we smoke them. We smoke them nice and low. And then we finish it off with some of our homemade Crown Royal barbecue barbecue sauce.
And I can taste the difference. I can taste that everything is homemade, you know, and you taking that extra effort really makes all the difference when it comes to the food. And your wings, to die for. Tell me about the wings.
The wings almost the same process. They're smoked, and then we have our own mild sauce that we make. Again, our Crown Royal Peach barbecue sauce, and then our regular barbecue sauce. Those are our three, top sauces that we sell.
Chef, keep up the good work. It's amazing. Now, what is your favorite dish that Chef makes? You have to choose just one.
Tough question.
Oh yeah, all of it.
Pressure, no
Because
pressure.
we have to try. We try all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, the beef. I like the beef.
The beef. It's so
That's
good.
been
It
my
looks-
favorite so far.
It looks amazing. It does remind me of the Midwest. It reminds me of the Chicago beef sandwich. It's pretty amazing. I can't wait to come out and see you guys again soon. Keep up the great work. The Wave, if you haven't been there yet, and maybe you live in Orlando and you want to take a trip to the beach, there's literally one restaurant you need to check out first, and that is our good friends over at The Wave. It's awesome. I mean, we love going over there, and the food is just absolutely fantastic. Makaila, great job today. I'm already full, but I've got some more work to do.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have a little drink together or something.
For sure.
Some bars and bites. And one of my favorite things in the world, going to a bar, sitting at the bar, but having dinner at the bar. But you can't do that at some of these bars. Like some of the bars, the food is just not that good. Not the places we visited today. Thank you, Makaila, as always. Thank you very much for joining us every weekend here for Best of Central Florida. Thank you to our WKMG-based crew. See you again next weekend.
The preceding Best of Central Florida program was sponsored in part by Renewal by Anderson, Celebration Town Tavern, 3MG Roofing and Solar, The Wave Sports Bar and Grill, Universal Roof and Contracting, and Sophila Radio and Television Productions.
When it comes to roofing, there's one place I would call, obviously, Universal Roof and Contracting. I have Justin here. Corey is here. Welcome, guys. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Great to have you back. 30 years in business. Obviously trustworthy, family-owned, but also veteran-owned. Tell me what you have going on for the veterans.
So we do this every year around this time. We actually give a roof away to a veteran in need. So the way to get into that is you go to our website at universalroof.com. There's going to be a banner at the top of their webpage, and you just click on that. You get to nominate your veteran. You get to tell their story, explain what they need, and during this time, we're actually going to pick a winner on our radio show on Veterans Day, and we're going to announce that winner live on the air.
Love it. When it comes to a roof, it's an expensive thing. It really is, and sometimes the insurance covers it. Sometimes you have to stroke a check. The difference often is the inspection process at the beginning. Tell me about your inspection process.
Yeah, it's absolutely free for us to come out and do a free inspection. We're going to get on property. We're going to actually get on the roof. We're going to get in the attic. We're going to walk the perimeter and develop a scope of work that works for the homeowner, that solves their problem and ultimately gives them the roof that they want and need.
And that's the most important part. And you're sitting at the kitchen table with them. You're not taking aerial photos. You're actually going there to see what do we really need? What roof do we need? And sometimes it's repair, sometimes it's replace, and you never overpromise. I know when it comes to my family, to my roof, Universal Roof and Contracting is the place that I would go. And you two are also super cool, by the way, as you know. Do yourself a favor. If you need a roof, it's Universal Roof and Contracting. Call them today.